Like and subscribe right now, or you're gonna have terrible luck for the next week. Tigers and lions are probably two of the scariest animals to have ever walked the earth. They are huge, have long claws and teeth that would rip a human being into shreds within minutes. But what happens when these two apex predators go head to head? Let's find out. Today on 100M, we'll be taking a long and hard look at the 10 different ways these animals compare, and we'll be checking out which animal is most likely to win in a bout. You will absolutely not believe the animal most likely to win this duel. Number 10. Cultural depictions. Since ancient days, tigers and their characteristics have been sources of fascination for human beings, and this continues to present day as they are usually quite visible as important cultural and media symbols. Aside from this, tigers are also considered as one of the charismatic megafaunas and are used as the face of conservation campaigns all over the world. In 2004, an online poll conducted by Animal Planet that involved over 50,000 viewers from over 23 countries showed that 21% of voters voted for the tiger as the world's favorite animal. Guess which animal came second? The dog. However, while the tiger is big in human cultural depictions, the lion carries a lot of weight as well. In fact, the lion is one of the most easily recognizable animal symbols in human culture. The image of the lion has been depicted thousands of times over hundreds of years and in so many societies that it's impossible to keep count. Even today, the lion is depicted quite often in literature and movies. Perhaps the most poignant example of these depictions is The Lion King, a movie centered around the premise that the lion exists as the king of the jungle. This is probably due to the fact that the lion has been used as a symbol for royalty for kings all over the world. From that perspective, it only makes sense that the lion would be the king in its own domain. In the end, it seems like the lion is more favorably depicted than the tiger. But battles of strength aren't about culture, or are they? Number 9. Relations with humans. Neither lions nor tigers are domesticated animals, and that ought to give you a view of how they relate with human beings. When human beings live in settlements near a jungle where a tiger lives, they often exist in fear. This is because tigers have killed more human beings through direct contact than any other wild animal. In fact, in the 1930s, it was reported that a lone tiger in India killed up to 430 people. So yes, the tiger is more of a danger to human beings than the lion. And unlike the lion, tigers rarely enter human habitat to kill prey. The majority of the attacks that tigers carry out are done within the tiger's territory. So don't be scared. A tiger won't enter your room and drag you off. However, a lion might just do that. In fact, studies have proven that man-eating lions do not eat human beings as a last resort. It even appears that human beings are a supplement to other meals for them. So basically, human beings are a dessert to lions. Well, Number 8. Physical descriptions. Now let's get down to the meat of the matter, or the size rather. But first, which animal do you think is larger, the lion or the tiger? If your answer is the lion, well, you would be wrong. The average lion weighs about 400 pounds, while the average tiger weighs about 480 pounds. It's not a great difference, but even minute differences in weight can become extremely significant pretty quickly when it comes to fighting. But that's not all. The tiger is also taller than the lion and can reach a shoulder height of 4 feet. The lion may only be able to reach 3 feet 5 inches. So the answer is clear as day. The tiger is usually bigger than the lion. But how important is this fact? The buffalo is usually bigger and taller than the average lion, but the lion preys on it quite easily. Are weight and height that important, or is there something else? Let's find out. Number 7. Habitats. Do you know where tigers and lions live? Jungles, forests, rivers? Well, you'd be surprised. Tigers, for one, live in incredibly diverse environments. You can find them in rainforests, savannas, grasslands, and even mangrove swamps. Sadly, tigers are in danger of extinction. In fact, they are currently classified as endangered species. Since the turn of the 20th century, about 93% of the tiger population has disappeared. This is because of human activity and expansion, and it seems to be getting even worse. What of lions? Where do lions live? Unlike tigers, lions are not found in very diverse environments. For lions, the primary habitat are open woodlands and thick brushes, where there's enough cover for hunting and denning. One of the reasons why lions love these environments is because their prey, antelope, buffalo, and deer, also love the environment. It's a match made in the jungle. Number 6. Diets. You are what you eat. At least that's what everyone tells us, but does this apply to wild animals like lions and tigers? Would the diet of these two animals matter when they get into a battle for supremacy? Let's find out. As you probably know, lions are carnivorous animals. That means that they hunt and eat meat. Some of the animals that lions love dining on include young elephants, rhinos, crocodiles, and giraffes. Lions often hunt at night, and this helps them attack unsuspecting prey quite easily. Most lions live in groups called prides, and in these prides, there are usually designated hunters, and they are often female. They hunt in groups as well, as it's difficult for prey to escape a group of lionesses. So when it comes to eating and diet, lions are pretty covered. What of tigers? You probably think tigers only hunt huge animals like giraffes and buffalo, but that couldn't be farther from the truth. Tigers hunt a wide variety of animals ranging from termites to elephant calves. They also hunt and eat horses, cows, pigs, and extremely huge prey. Since tigers are generally bigger than lions, they can hunt bigger prey. However, tigers don't hunt in groups, unlike lions, and this greatly reduces their efficiency. Number 5. Reproduction. Lions and tigers may look very different, but they are also quite similar as well. For example, both animals have a gestation period of just about 105 days. The litter size of the lion depends on lots of factors, like the age and dietary conditions of the mother. The cubs are usually nursed for about 7 months, and they reach sexual maturity after 36 months. The same is true for tiger cubs as well, but the reproduction rituals of lions have a terrifying twist. If a new and more powerful lion takes over the pride, he would most likely kill existing cubs that are under 2 years old. These cubs symbolize future challenge, and the lion is an authoritarian, as you can imagine. Unlike lions, female tigers give birth to a maximum of 4 cubs and a minimum of 2 at a time. These cubs usually stay with their mothers for up to 2 years before they try staking out and moving away and marking their own territories. While male tigers usually look for territories outside their birth site, some female tigers share the territory of their mothers. As with lions, male adult tigers may kill a female's cubs if they are the offspring of another male. But since tigers aren't social animals, this rarely happens. Number 4. Lifespan. The lifespan of tigers and lions largely depends on whether or not they're in the wild or in captivity. You're probably thinking, why? Well, the answer is fairly simple. In the wild, lions and tigers are exposed to risks such as violent prey and even other stronger animals of the same species who may want to take their place. However, in captivity, these animals aren't exposed to these threats. So while they might not be able to fulfill their true potential in captivity, they do get to live a longer life in return. For example, lions live for approximately 12 to 18 years in the wild, while they can live up to 24 years in captivity. For tigers, the difference is even more alarming. Tigers in the wild can only live up to 12 years, but in captivity, they tend to live up to 25. That's a world of difference. Number 3. Attack capabilities. Let's get down to it. In a theoretical fight where all other things are equal, who would win? Well, for one, the average tiger would outweigh the average lion, even if it's just by a few pounds. Additionally, the tiger has an especially large brain, which means that it could be smarter. But that hasn't been proven, and most scientists say that since lions are social animals, the lion may just be smarter than the tiger. Additionally, the male lions have manes that protect their throats easily, and seeing that the main tactic of tigers during fights is to clamp down on the throats of their adversaries, this seems like it would give the lion a huge advantage, and it does. It doesn't end there for lions. Lions are social animals, and this means they've been play fighting with their mates for a longer period. Scientists say this may have conferred a muscle intelligence on lions, and this is an advantage that tigers do not have because they aren't social animals. However, this may ultimately be the downfall of the lion. You see, lions are social animals, so they usually hunt in packs. While this increases the chances of success, it shields lions from having to actually fight to the best of their abilities. Tigers have to become strong enough to hunt on their own, or they will die. This, of course, turns tigers to apex predators proficient in one-on-one combat.
Now it's time for today's best pick.
Today's picture was sent to us by a subscriber. If you ever come across a picture online and would like to know what it means or its origin, you can send it in to us. Who knows, your picture could feature in our next video. Number 2. Lion versus tiger. In the circumstances of ancient Rome, exotic animals like lions and tigers were often pitted together. In fact, there's a mosaic in the House of Fawn in Pompeii that shows a fight between a lion and tiger. Sadly, we don't have video recordings of this ancient duel, so we cannot say for sure who won. However, we do have records of relatively more recent fights. In the South Perth Zoo in 1949, there was a 3-minute fight between a lion and a tiger, and the lion managed to win the fight. However, this might have been because the tiger had put his head through a connecting slide, and the lion had taken control of its throat away. But this doesn't mean that lions are certain winners in bouts with tigers. In May 1914, at New York's Bronx Zoo, the barrier between the cages of Hort, a Nubian lion, and Raja, a Bengal tiger, was opened in a so-called unaccountable manner. The fight between both titans lasted for a while until Raja finally bit Hort's nape and broke its back, thus slaughtering it.
Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell, and you will get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it, it really works.
Number 1. Lion vs. tiger. Winner? The consensus among researchers is simple. The tiger is simply more skilled, agile, and bigger than the lion. In an even fight, the answer from scientists is clear. The tiger would win 8 times out of 10. So that's it. The question has been settled. The tiger just edges this one for us. That's it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click on the like and subscribe button. Goodbye and stay safe.